For someone rebuilding credit, a secured credit card is often where the journey begins. This is especially true for someone with bad to poor credit. But really, anyone who is rebuilding credit should be aware of secured credit cards and how they work. So first, we'll walk through how a secured credit card works. A secured credit card operates differently than a traditional credit card. The major difference is that with a secured card, you will have to provide the bank with a security deposit prior to receiving your card. You can think of this as similar to a security deposit when renting a home. Therefore, this money will be kept by the bank just in case you fail to make the monthly payments. Once the card is closed, you will then receive the security deposit back. Secured cards can be a bit confusing, but basically, you will be funding the credit card with your own money. In order to better illustrate this, let's do an example. Charlie has a credit score of 500, and he's in the process of rebuilding credit. So far, 5 different banks have turned down his application for a traditional credit card. So he decides to apply for a secured credit card with ABC Bank. Charlie walks into his local ABC Bank branch and meets with a banker, who helps him apply for a $1,000 secured credit card. This means that Charlie must provide ABC Bank with $1,000 as a security deposit for the secured credit card. He can provide this in cash or as a withdrawal from one of his accounts. Some lenders may also accept a check or an electronic transfer. Remember, while the secured credit card is open, Charlie will not have access to this money. Instead, the money will be used by ABC Bank as collateral, just in case Charlie stops making his monthly payments. The reason why Charlie needs to provide collateral is because when a lender checks his credit, they will see some history of Charlie not paying his prior debts. This makes a lender less likely to extend new credit to Charlie. But if Charlie is willing to provide the lender with a security deposit to cover the possibility of any missed payments, then the lender is more willing to extend new credit to Charlie. Once Charlie receives the card, he needs to be diligent and make timely payments every month. It's also a good idea to consistently pay off the balance every month in full. If he does this for a while, he should eventually be able to apply for a traditional credit card. This is also assuming that his overall credit profile has continued to trend upward. Once again, once he closes a secured card, Charlie will then be given back his initial $1,000 security deposit. Alright, so those are the basics of how a secured credit card works. As we mentioned, secured cards can be a great tool for someone who is rebuilding credit. However, they do come with some limitations that we want to discuss. So here's some of the pros and cons of a secured credit card. One major benefit of a secured credit card is that they are much easier to qualify for when compared to a traditional credit card. However, there are still some instances where a lender might deny a secured credit card application. Some of the reasons for a decline could include lack of income or bankruptcy. As always, every lender is different. Another benefit of a secured credit card is that it allows you to build positive credit history while making your everyday purchases. Many secured credit cards also pay cash back. So, on top of building credit, you're also earning cash back while making those everyday purchases. The biggest drawback of a secured credit card is that you'll need to provide a cash deposit up front. This can be a major drawback because many people may not have a few hundred or a few $1,000s to provide up front for the security deposit. Another drawback is that the bank will hold your security deposit during the entire time that the card is open. Ultimately, a secured credit card has pros and cons. Only you can decide if it's right for you based on your individual situation and preferences. If there's any questions about secured cards or if they might be right for you, we're happy to help. Please let us know. Just a gentle reminder that if you've made it this far, then we would really appreciate a click on that subscribe button. And if you turn on notifications, you'll be the first to know when we post new content. If there's any questions or feedback, please let us know in the comments below. Also, we would love to hear stories about anyone who has rebuilt their credit. How was the journey for you? Also, which type of credit cards did you use? We'd also love to hear about any topics that you'd like for us to cover in the future. After all, we want to make sure that we're covering topics that are relevant and matter to you. Please let us know in the comments below. We welcome and encourage the feedback. We can also be reached on our social media pages and at info@herobanker.com. Thank you for taking time out of your day so that we can help you become your own financial hero. We hope to see you again soon. If you'd like to see more content like this, we would greatly appreciate a like and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow Hero Banker on social media for updates on banking, finance, the economy, and more. Thank you.